Welcome back to 3-Star War Strategy. Your host, NameoftheLord, doing the hopper. Doing the hopper should be a dance and a song, all about that bass, about that bass. Get that 3-star, something like that. You know what I'm saying? That was from my boys at FYSB. They've been begging for that. This is not the war we want to show. My apologies. I'm all over the place. It's Friday. Give a guy a break. Okay, Higher Ground matched the Crystal Warrior. And they asked me to come over. So, good news, bad news. Most of the replays are gone. That is the bad news. The good news is there are some really good attacks to show. Crystal Warrior has quite the background. I'll dip into that just a hair. They had a little bit of a problem cleaning the 9s. They were a little outweighed up top. Same amount of Town Hall 10s. I believe they both had 3, but Higher Ground had hero advantage up top. 1-to-1 on 3 stars at Town Hall 10. We will show both of those because thankfully they were both after the update. This one, I'm going to talk through this one. Watch. It's a really good attack. All right, let's see here. C-Dub. So C-Dub, Crystal Warrior. Oh, man, long time ago, they actually had a match with One Hive. And they beat One Hive. And there was a lot of hype about them after that match. But it was not long after that match they had a huge breakup where a whole nother clan was created out of like half of the Crystal Warrior guys. Gotti basically led the charge. He's the one that built the new clan. Since then, they've uprooted and moved to GS96, or some of them have. I don't know. I can't keep tabs on everybody. But Crystal Warrior kind of fell apart, but if you kept an eye on them, they remained strong in numbers. So they must have had feeder, they must have had connections, so they didn't lose too much after that as far as numbers. I'm sure they lost some great attackers. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That said, I think there was probably a leadership issue, and that is why that is probably why they left in the first place, if I'm not mistaken. A little bit of difference in styles, tactics. Maybe they just didn't care for the leader. I really don't know. Don't really care. That said, I do know that they had a leader that began to ruffle some feathers, let's say. He ruffled quite a few feathers. And ended up putting a target on Crystal Warrior's back. They were hunted a few times. And the sad part about it really is, it's a game kind of like Twitter. You can do and say whatever you want without having your real name or face out there. And if you do put your name or face out there, you're always risking it getting sabotaged. And to be honest, a lot of the guys in Crystal Warrior were just absolutely abused by people from clans who just don't give a. And it got so bad that some quit, some uninstalled the game, some didn't want anything to do with this game for a while. Some left to different clans. Just really a lot of garbage, if you ask me. It's a lot of garbage. I mean, it's a game. People have lives. What can I say? So Crystal Warrior, where are they now? Well, their leader stepped down. Their leader was then booted. I believe Soon now is the leader over here, Soonthorn, and he's a decent guy. I ain't got no beef with Soonthorn. Most don't. Although they are not matching. They don't hand out their weights for obvious reasons. They stay on the DL with respect to Crystal Warrior. I mean, I've chatted with Soon. Um, he's he's building his squad up, his clan up, and he's not. He's only pursuing what's best for them to have fun, you know. So they do inter-clan fun things. They do competitions within the clan, and just to keep things fun. You know, there's a lot of ways to enjoy this game. That is for sure. So props to them for being able to move on, and um, I hope the past is the past, and people can get over Crystal Warrior and the tag that kind of came with them for some time. Their leader is gone. Maybe he changed his name and now he wars with another clan. Oh my goodness. It's cool. These guys, they're not as elite as they once were. Maybe they're better than they once were. I don't know. Nobody really knows. That said, I got some pretty cool attacks to show. These two attacks came from Crystal Warrior. There were probably other good attacks. These were the only 2 3-stars that were available due to the update. This one was sick. I love seeing dragons coming in back end. Queen walked her way around, took out 3 of the air defenses because they were all on the outside, and then he started from this side since this was the last one to go out. Had a lure to get the 4th air defense. Just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go over to the other side because higher ground, FP clan. So they claim, don't we all? They got some good stuff too. Let's start with this. This is just crazy. He is going to walk his queen. This attack took just under 3 minutes. And he's going to walk his queen for a long time. Excuse me while I cough. Hope that isn't a headphone blast like I did with Clash Babes. Literally, this queen walk is going to take 1.5 minutes of the 3 minutes. He's going to have that queen get clear over here eventually before he even starts his raid. Then he's going to kind of spam the other half. I mean, I think he sends 3 hounds in here and a hound in here. I thought this hound came in too soon. Let these ones kind of do work over here before the hound here, and then you just kind of combo it. Regardless, I could just keep rambling. This guy's walk is just getting started. Never heard of higher ground. Actually, I think I have. I don't know where I'd heard of higher ground. Maybe it was in recruiting chat or something like that. But they got cool stuff going on. They give out gems or gift cards where they do small competitions, trophy pushing, whatever, stuff like that. And that's always fun. And obviously they're 3-star, so they can lay it down. They cleared all the 9s and had a 3-star on the Town Hall 10. I didn't see any Town Hall 10s go down. It was a smaller war, so maybe there were a couple, whatever, it happens. Not holding it against it. Here goes that last air defense, and the queen walk, I was wrong. Took 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes, so he has less than a minute to finish wiping this base. Well, I shouldn't call it a wipe. Smashing this base. We all know wipe has the wrong connotation in this game. And then uses the spells right here. I think a rage. Oh, I don't know. You got freeze hitting both infernos. Rage here would have been nice, but you know, you sometimes have an extra haste spell pays off in the end. Freeze spell again misses the inferno. How do you drop a freeze spell, get both infernos, and then drop a second one and miss an inferno? I have no idea. Doesn't matter. 3 stars, a 3-star. Queen's up. Just now dropping the last loon. So I think we spell that R-E-K-T. Very nice job for Fetty. All right, I got 2 more. Thankfully, we get 5 great attacks out of this recap. I It is possible I would have been over at Crystal Warrior had Crystal Warrior won. I kind of did a little thing saying, hey, both clans hit me up saying that I could come do the recap, which is cool. And so I just said, all right, well, whoever wins. So I could have done it from Crystal Warrior. I got nothing against Crystal Warrior. FP clan, but at the end of the day, their old leader, no names mentioned. Yeah, I didn't have beef with him personally, but he might have done some things to anger a few people. And, got to be careful. I'm cautious, but sometimes even I put my foot in my mouth. True story. Nice jump and poison right here. The jump does not allow him into either of these cavities, but puts him right in here where the double set is. Definitely wanted to do it that way. Okay, I was wrong on the double set. I knew it was in there. Give me a break. Heals the kill squad. That's a heal. That's a heal on the kill squad. That only leaves him one other heal. I think this jump, I'm not sure. Did he want him going in here? Looks like he didn't want them, but guess what? He got one in there anyway, which I think is going to end up paying off. Beautiful, beautiful hog deployment. Very patient, waits for these hogs to come over, starts deploying backups, giants tanking, except he's not drawing much fire. And then in comes these hogs, knows there's a double Tesla there, pre-drops the heal. Look at all these hogs coming together under that heal. Come on, man. That is solid. And only brought the one heal, and you see met up nicely with the kill squad as they kind of work their way this direction after stuff was cleaned up. And now the hogs just kind of finishing off. Got that giant walking around doing some exercise. Now he's working on cleanup because he's not going to help. And that's it, man. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful attack. Glad this one was here after the replay. I would have showed that one if I would have had all the choices. All right, one more for you. A little bit of a walk. 3 healer. 27/27s. So going to rip it up. Bases, I give them a 7. Bases weren't the greatest. I'm so picky on the queen. When that queen can hop over this wall, it's just too easy. One jump. It's too easy. Most of the bases were like that. Yes, I looked at your bases. No, listen, it's just my opinion. Don't be mad at me. I live in a glass house. If you saw my base, you'd probably find 3 things wrong with it, I'm sure. But the queen's coming in. He did a great job of busting this off so that the queen has to go this way. See how that's done, Zip? Queen has to go that direction. Good stuff there. Being very patient. Going to drop in the golem and start. Yeah, eventually going to drop in. There we go. Golem comes in. Going to kind of cut the funnel off from that way. The 2 shall become 1, and they will penetrate together. You see what I did there? Queen's locked onto that king. It goes down. Had to use the ability. It's not that big of a deal. Use the ability, but you have the healers on her. Jump is beautiful, but interesting way to go in. I don't think that queen can jump over that wall. You wanted to jump in here, and then you would only need 1 jump regardless. He's got 2 jumps because he's too cool for me, and he doesn't use a rage for his beefy heroes, and he still has 2 heals. Poison, OP. Maybe tomorrow's update is going to wreck the poison spell. Oh, just wreck it. I don't know, man. I've heard a lot of rumors. I'm not going to believe a single one. That way I don't get my hopes up, and I'm not too, then I can be excited if it's something good. All those good things. Anyway, jump got him in. Queen went down. Hogs were deployed. Did something a little different than most. This is not normal. Came at it from both sides. I'm not saying you can't do it. Heel here, heel here. Before you know it, the hogs are one. Whoa, what did I just draw? We got the hogs coming together here. I just love it. Gorgeous. You don't see it every day, but when a strat works out the way you plan it, some bases you can wreck 100 different ways. And this is my up-to-date report on Crystal Warrior. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope, I don't know, like, subscribe, comment. Make sure you show C-Dub some love in the comments. Come on, boys. Show some love. Great job, Higher Ground. Thanks for having me over. Keep killing it, guys. Keep looking out for more stuff coming your way. God bless.